Terrific Tuesday, everybody. We are back, rocking and rolling, moving the chains. It's your host, Sammy McIntyre. I got my Stone Cold Steve Austin t-shirt. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. All right. So, I wanted to change it up a little bit. So, I want to do some hot takes on college football, where we're at in the landscape of it. And then I wanted to touch on the NFC West. One last division recap, predictions I got for the year before we get this thing rocking and rolling, take a little bit of time off, and then hit the ground running. Like my man John Gruden says, eat, sleep, football, repeat, baby. Can I get a hell yeah, brother? You sure can. So I want to get some hot takes. So, this year quarterback play is going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. Nussmeier, Klubnik, my personal guy that I fell in love with over the summer. I watched his highlight reel Friday night. Lenore Sellers, South Carolina. 6'3", 248, Dante Culpepper type of vibe. Before Dante Culpepper got hurt, unfortunately. For all OGs that remember, Dante Culpepper was a stud. 6'4", 270, could move. Get your roll on. Let's go. I'm excited to see him. Kate Klubnik. Not as high on him as I like. I like him. Kind of skinny for my take. Garrett Nussmeier, I like him. 6 foot, 204. I'm worried about the frame a little bit. But LSU should be good this year. There's a lot of pressure on Brian Kelly down in the Bayou with LSU, and I'll start with them. So, it's just a weird thing to figure out. It's not normal. Like, Notre Dame went to Natty last year, and LSU was sitting at home in a bowl game. Okay? So, expectations got to be higher for LSU. Now, if they hit the portal, they get all that. But now you got to win. I mean, and listen, the SEC is no, easy walk in the park. You got Georgia. You got Ole Miss getting 10 wins a year with Lane Kiffin and that staff. Alabama should be much improved. If DJ Lagway, another quarterback I'm hyped on, gets better and they continue that trajectory from the back half of last year into now, watch out. They could be a good team. They could be scary. So, a lot of moving parts. Notre Dame's going to be good. The Big Ten's going to be loaded. I don't know about my Badgers, but we'll see. Penn State should be good, but I have no faith in James Franklin at all. He just chokes in the biggest games of matters. I'm sorry. I'm out. I know how talented they are. Drew Aller, I'm excited for. Can he clean up some of the mechanical stuff, footwork, everything else with him? And I also think, and listen, the transfer portal and all that NIL bullshit, it wears me out, okay? It's hard for me to keep up. My dad and I have these conversations. Hey, I like this quarterback. Where'd he go? Oh, he started here and he went here. Oh, he started here and he went there. Like, it's just the natural reality of it, and I understand it. But I do think there's some pressure on some guys. That's why I kind of want to get some hot takes here. I don't know if LSU struggles again, because if you fire Brian Kelly, I don't know, because the buyout, these guys' buyouts, is insane. Now, do I believe Brian Kelly can eventually get a national championship? I do. At some point, I think he will. Your reputation is reputation. I think he's kind of calmed down a little bit from where he was cringe at the beginning when he went to LSU to now. He's still a fiery guy. Brian Kelly has always been that way. He's much more better than when he was at Notre Dame at the beginning, where he went plum and he kind of had that Tom Coughlin kind of gruff and, and Notre Dame wasn't likable. And I think Notre Dame is more likable now because of Marcus Freeman. Tall, confident, got a Sean McVay quality, reminds me of myself, passionate, fiery. Guys love playing for him. And I think Notre Dame's going to be good. I don't know about the quarterback position. I know Lloyd Carr's grandson, Carson Carr's playing there. We shall see. But I'm all in on Notre Dame. I think they're going to be good this year. Their schedule kind of lines up as it always is. And the other coach I think that's on the hot seat is Lincoln Riley. Zach Alexander knows this as better as anybody. You got to get to you got to win a lot of games, Lincoln. Like, come on. It's time, dude. Like, come on. This is California, dude. You should not be struggling to get recruits, bro. Like, you got, turn around I can walk out my basement door and there's 55-star recruits out there, man, at quarterback. So, you got to do better than that. But we shall see what happens in college football. A lot of intrigue, a lot of excitement, and I cannot wait. August 30th, god damn do we have a great day. Catholics versus convicts, Miami, Florida, Notre Dame, going back old school. You have Clemson, Florida State. Can Florida State rebound? Clemson's probably going to win the ACC. We shall see. We got Bill Belichick and his 73-year-old grumpy having ass on the sidelines. We'll see how that goes. That could be a shit show, but I'm all for it. I'm all for entertainment, baby. That's what football is to me. Okay? So we got to see and we got to wait and find out. But we shall see. So I want to touch on the NFC West. So last year, for my division predictions, I had Rams, Niners, Seahawks, Cardinals. To me this year, I think it's kind of the same ballpark. You know, I do think the Rams are going to be good. I am worried right now about Matt Stafford's health. That back injury, man. You're doing a lot of twerking, doing a lot of torque, and a lot of stuff on your body when it comes to quarterbacking because you're throwing and you're always off platform and all that stuff. And I think if the Rams are right here right now. Like, I think they're a threat, man. They're a threat to the Eagles. They played them tough in Philly in that snowstorm last year. They got a little bit of umph to them. They can kind of trash talk. They got that Philly punch to them. And I think from the West Coast kind of surfer vibe, man, roll a doobie, bro. Like, they kind of got some old school to them. And Sean McVay's kind of got some John Gruden, fiery, pissed, intense, Chucky snarl. You want to play, get the knife out, and let's go. And, you know, they can kind of do a lot of different things. Sean McVay's a great coach. And he's a Super Bowl winner, so he's proven. And I think he's got another one in him with Matt Stafford at the helm. But I do think with the Stafford thing, if it goes shitty, and if Stafford's out until August 20th, and, right now it's like day by day. But I'm saying if it gets to August 23rd, then I got concerns for the Rams. Because this team right now is ready to go to Super Bowl. I really do believe that. They are right there. They have them by the throat. Now you got to take it and you got to go. I just gut feeling if Jimmy Garoppolo starts for a couple games, they can ease the storm out with Jimmy G because he's done it before. So if he can do that, I think the Rams are fine. I had the Niners second. I know they had an exodus mass of people leaving. Funga and Greenlaw went to Denver, but they have the easiest schedule in the league. I mean, they should win 12 games easy. They gave Brock Purdy their money. I wouldn't have done it, but be that as it may, is still a talented football team. A little older, but still got talent on there. And, I wish they improved the offensive line. I wish their special teams were better. But Kyle Shanahan, he just doesn't believe in that shit. I don't know why, but he just won't. So I do think Niners get back on track this year. I don't know if it's going to be in that ballpark, but I got them second right now just because of the schedule and how easy it is. I got Seattle third, but it could obviously flip-flop between that and second. I do worry about Seattle in terms of offensive line. Sam Darnold going from Minnesota to Seattle, different ball game. Now, if you would have told me that they got Sam Darnold with DK Metcalf, with Tyler Lockett and Jack Smith and Digba, improve the offensive line, watch out. Because I kept saying last year, in the last couple of years, Seattle reminds me of Tampa. They got a lot of parts that are there. They need a quarterback, and then it's all go, baby. Because I think they're right there. But I love what Mike McDonald did last year, getting the culture right. They've been winning 10-9 games the last couple of years in a tough division with San Francisco kicking ass and the Rams in there. So they're kind of under the radar. They're stuck in that Seattle upper Pacific Northwest. But I like the Seattle in that spot at 3. And 4, I got Arizona. But they could be a competitive fourth-place team. I've said it before, and I'll bang that drum again. I think Kyler Murray is just a tease of a player. He annoys the hell out of me. He's too moody. He's too grumpy. I don't love his body language. It sucks. He just can't put it all together. I don't know why. He's just not that guy. He's Mayor of Munchkin Land for a reason. I don't see it. I don't see it. He's not a grinder. He's just, I don't know. I compared him to Bill Murray last year. Same last name, different first name. They're the same guy. They're just kind of aloof, kind of weird. I don't know. You don't know what you're getting with the guy. There's moments. There's plays. I'm like, whoa. That's why he was 45-0 in high school. But there's times where I just shake my head. In Arizona, this isn't like a team devoid of talent. They got dudes. James Conner, Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison Jr. Like, I got to see some more production, dude. So it's going to be interesting here in Arizona. And I think they're going to cut Kyler Murray. That's just my gut feeling. I think they're going to trade him before the season starts. So we shall see what happens. Hope you guys are doing great. Terrific Tuesday. Adios. Godspeed. Love you.